Why is it playing the theme song? Shut the fuck. What's up, visual listeners? There is a new life sim on the way, but in this one, you're undead, not living. And will Dinkum reign supreme in all the life sims? This is the Replayer Podcast. Yeah, thanks, guys. This is why I was telling you to shut the... Anywho, welcome to the Replayer Podcast, everyone. This is the show that was once about retro replay, but now we just talk about video games because that's what we like to do. I'm your host, Dan Morris. Joining me this week is Maria.
What up? I'm here again. What the fuck? Sorry.
You live here. Deal with it. And also is Jake.
Hey, hey, what's up, guys?
What? Hey, bringing that energy like a boss. Hey.
Like a boss.
And returning to the show after a good long while is Brandy.
Hello.
Hello.
So very happy to be here.
Are you going to say swell? Or peachy?
No, peachy.
Peachy.
It's peachy, always. Peachy.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, if you didn't know from that intro, we are going to talk about some lovely little life sim games. Brandy's been obsessively playing Dinkum. There was just this newly announced Bloody Hell Hotel, which looks kind of super cool. But first, we're going to start off talking about Fortnite. What's that?
What's Fortnite? Fork knife.
Fortnite.
And then there's knife. Use them to eat and throw.
Tell me all about it, Jake.
Oh, man. So I'm pretty excited about this. So after years of waiting, I know a lot of people were waiting for it. Dragon Ball has finally come to Fortnite. Finally. I mean, there's been talk about it for years because at this point, it's kind of like, what haven't they collaborated with yet? Like they've almost got, I don't know what they can do next, but they finally did Dragon Ball. So with that, there came 4 playable characters. So you got Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, Beerus. My honest opinion, like I think the character models look a little funky, but I mean, I'm not really going to get too into it. They got big heads. Just saying. What I do love about it, the 2 new items that they added to the gameplay, they have the flying Nimbus, which is essentially a flying cloud that it launches you up in the air and you fly on it. So you can kind of either like use it to go into the circle or just retreat or anywhere. It's really cool. They also have the iconic Kamehameha wave. So, you know, if you don't know what it is, I can't even talk to you guys. I can't.
I'm sorry.
Just a giant blast of energy.
This is why I was telling them to get it out beforehand.
It's amazing. It's a giant blast of shoot them with your beam. No, but it's amazing because it does a crazy amount of damage. It could shoot through near anything. But my favorite thing to do is I was playing with a buddy of mine. Shout out to Meat Beater 3000.
Meat Beater 3000.
Meat
Okay.
beater. Wow.
I'm just gonna end on
Let's
that
move
note.
on.
All right.
We love combining the two. We were doing it all last night. We were combining the two. You'd shoot up with the cloud and then attack enemies with the Kamehameha wave. It was amazing. Such a great feeling when you can kill people with that. Among all that, though, they all added more emotes to the store, gliders, and quests that you can. I think if you collect all 7 Dragon Balls, you get a new, I think like a Shenron glider. It looks pretty cool, actually. And then they also have your own like little private lobby, or you can join in with friends or people around the world to where you can sit and watch full episodes of Dragon Ball Super. It's really cool, actually.
I actually jumped into it a bit yesterday, and I played a match, and I was able to use the Nimbus Cloud. I got the Kamehameha wave. I just flew around on the Nimbus Cloud like crazy, and I killed 2, I'm assuming, bots with the Kamehameha wave because it was really easy to kill them.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. I was like, okay, I'm digging this. I didn't have any hype for Dragon Ball coming to Fortnite. I didn't know anything about Dragon Ball coming to Fortnite. So
yeah, no, I was really, really hyped that Dragon Ball finally made its way back. And like I said earlier, like I'm very curious what Fortnite is gonna collaborate with next, because like at this point, what haven't they done?
Godzilla.
Right.
I mean, they could. Didn't Warzone do that earlier
They
this
did.
year?
Yeah, Warzone did, and so did Fall Guys.
I don't know. So
Fall
maybe
Guys had some Godzilla skins that made me like.
Mhm.
but I don't play Fall Guys enough to warrant
Yeah,
spending
so
the money.
there's my quick thoughts on that. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Or if you tried it out.
I mean, I've never played Fortnite or Dragon Ball Z, but the two together look fucking dope.
Shame.
Yeah, right? It just looks great. I'm
You're
watching
leaning
the,
into this character that Maria's playing right now.
What character
Hey,
is this?
I don't know.
Gangsta,
Anyway, I
like
was,
South London, Maria.
all right, mate, in it.
That's the next collab. It's Maria's going to be in Fortnite.
Nice.
I wish. Anyway, I've never played this game. I've never played Dragon Ball Z, but it's like it looks fun. I'm watching the video footage and I'm like firing fireballs and shit. Like, yeah.
Have
bring
you
it on.
watched any Dragon Ball?
No.
Okay. It's because you kept
Yeah.
saying you have never played Dragon Ball. I'm
hop
like,
in the
but have
lobby
you
and you
watched
can watch it.
though?
But no, I like the idea of it. Like, this is a kind of cool. And any game that collaborates with another series and stuff, it just opens up shit to do. So, you know, yeah, bring it. Want it. Play it.
The only thing that really throws me off is seeing Dragon Ball characters with guns that aren't Bulma. Like a Bulma
Yeah.
with guns, that's fine because she's always used like weapons and things. But like Goku and
Goku
Vegeta
running
and
around with an
Beerus,
assault rifle.
yeah, that's weird.
Sorry, I know nothing about Dragon Ball, but I know I'm sorry, but the fact that Fortnite is like they're so good at collaborating and so good about bringing fans in of everything. Like when we were playing the Star Wars stuff, holy crap, that was so much fun. Like I don't do PvP, I don't enjoy it, but I was having a blast with you guys and like killing Darth Vader and taking his lightsaber and just blasting people. Like that was a lot of fun. And I like the fact that like Fortnite does what Fortnite does best. Like they bring these characters in and they make people want to play them. They make people want to buy the skins. Like I spent a little bit of money on the Boba Fett stuff.
I don't think
Yes,
you have to
I did.
apologize for that here
Yeah.
with Jake because Jake's probably
No,
spent
I have all of the skins.
Yeah.
A lot of the skins.
Yeah. My
The only
glider
thing
is
I did
Boba's
not-
ship.
Sorry, I was gonna say the only thing I did not really like, and I was like, I saw what you did there. If you look into the store, they separated Goku and Vegeta. They did that on purpose.
Aw,
They
mean.
put Goku with Beerus and Bulma with Vegeta. I was just like, you put the two main characters I want separate. You got to buy two different packages.
Of course.
It's called business.
Money.
They know how to run the business.
But no, it's great.
That's where we just need the Mr. Krabs like money. I like money.
money.
I like money. But yeah, I actually was pretty excited about this. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. I haven't played too many of the recent Dragon Ball games. I think the last one I got super into was Budokai 3. I have a bunch of them, but I barely play them because they were very, very samey. But it's cool to see the Dragon Ball characters come back in a new way. And I need to get caught up on Dragon Ball Super, but I don't have the fucking time.
So if they have giant heads, does that make them easier to shoot?
That's what I was wondering. Especially if you
just
look
wondering.
at Vegeta's head, like Vegeta's always had a big head to begin with.
Yeah.
Stop making jokes. I know you're thinking it. Oh, but in Fortnite, I feel like his character model has a super extra large head, and it's just I'm very curious if it'd be so much easier to snipe people who
He's
play
just got
as
like a
him.
giant head hitbox.
Just look at it after this. After this, look up the character
Wait.
model.
My sniper brain is like,
But then you just Nimbus away. It's like, whee.
Ooh. Moving on.
All right. Fair enough. But yeah, I want to get into playing some of this more. One of these, like the challenges are pretty cool too, like the very Dragon Ball themed challenges and collecting power, very Dragon Ball-esque. But I wanted to echo Brandy's point too about like what it is that Fortnite's doing with these collaborations, and it almost makes me wonder if they might start dabbling more into like alternate game modes, or if it's only going to always ever be just we're going to just shove characters into the battle royale mode.
I do love the no build mode. Holy
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh, yeah,
Like that's the
that's
only
great.
reason that I was willing to play it. It's like, nope, I'm not doing that build crap. I
Yeah.
don't like it. I'm not fast enough.
It's definitely a really good mode.
Oh, come
I think
on.
it's brought a lot of players back and a lot of new players to the game.
hmm
All right. So moving along, the next thing we're going to get into, and one of the reasons why Brandy's here today is she is going to tell us all about a little game called Dinkum, which I've actually gushed about a little
Dinkum.
bit on this show. But Brandy's played a lot of Dinkum, and she's going to tell us all about what is so great about this game.
Biggest dinkum.
Yes.
It's a fun word to say. Dinkum,
It
dinkum,
really
dinkum.
is. I think we had to ask Rowan what it meant. I think it means like good person or something. I don't know. But anyway, it
Rowan, our
was
friend from Down Under.
yes, it is basically um Animal Crossing on steroids. Think of it that way. It's from one developer. He's Australian. It's basically Animal Crossing in Australia, so everything can kill you. So it's quite fun, actually. It's I've got 70 plus hours in it at this point,
Wow.
and there's resources, but it doesn't end after a day like Animal Crossing. You have to talk people into coming to your island, and it's a lot bigger island than the Animal Crossing island. Like the Animal Crossing island seems really super teeny tiny to me. But yeah, this seems huge. You can teleport across the island. You can they take some liberties with the animals. Like you've got kangaroos, obviously, you've got dingoes. A dingo ate my chicken. Yeah, you definitely have to make sure you put a fence or else your livestock will be eaten. But anyway,
So, real quick, Brandy, what exactly is Dinkum? Like, what is what kind of game is Dinkum besides an Animal
it's
Crossing on steroids?
well, I mean, it's a life sim. It's basically collecting resources, building a town, creating this society. And
why are you doing this?
why am I doing it?
Yeah,
'Cause
why
it's
are
fun
you
for
doing
me.
it? No, why is the character, why is the player doing this?
Because I don't know, to have a better life because they came from South City,
There you
which
go.
was like
I saw the intro to
gray
this
and
game, and it was like
sad and everybody's
goodness.
same, and yeah,
it was
The
like you
intro.
were in like fucking Russia or somewhere. And it
Yeah.
was all cold,
Yeah.
and it was like
Everything's all gray and
it's
the
gray.
Midland. Yeah.
Yes. So this is like a vibrant, sunny. I mean, obviously there are storms and things, but you're building a life for yourself and for this little community of people. And people decide they want to move here and build their life as well after you do nice things for them and talk them into staying, essentially. But the animals are really cool. You do have crocs. They will bite you in the ass when you're trying to fish. It really pisses me off. But I've killed quite a few because yep, it's fun. And they take liberties with the animals. Like there's what's called a pleep, which is like a platypus and sheep mix, so you can shear it for wool. And then you have what's called a wombat, which is like a wombat, but you can milk it like a cow. I don't know if you can actually milk a wombat. I don't know. But then you have like, chickens, your basic chickens that lay eggs. It's fun. And the Tasmanian devil type creatures breathe fire. I don't think that's a thing that actually happens in Australia, but I seriously want to pick this guy's brain. Like, I mean, this one developer has created this huge game that's, I don't know. I never got super into Animal Crossing, but dang, this one's fun. Like 70 plus hours in it. I can't get enough of it. We talked Erica into playing it. She, I walked her through a bit of it, and it's been a lot of fun.
And you got proper co-op in this one too.
You do. It does have multiplayer. You can go visit people's islands, and anything you collect for yourself, you can take back to your island. They have like a travel suitcase.
oh wow.
So yeah. So you can actually take everything back with you that you collect. As long as it fits in the suitcase.
It makes it much more
obviously.
appealing to do the co-op too, because correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know Animal Crossing that great, but it seemed like in Animal Crossing all you did was visit somebody's island just to see their island,
Mhm.
and that's about it. Like it was just like, here's my building,
Let's
and
hang out.
here's my thing over here, and here's this thing, and then that's kind of it. Whereas in Dinkum, like you can actually go on quests together, you can go into the mines together, you can fight things together. In this video we're seeing, they're on jet skis together riding around.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Yeah, you can get a helicopter. Like you can actually get, mow the grass. Like I actually have a rowboat right now because I haven't gotten a jet ski yet. But yeah, you can actually get a rowboat and go out and like stab sharks to death. It's kind of fun. I did have to have Dan come hang out with me on my island because when I went down to the mine, immediately like 3 devils attacked me plus bats and then like radioactive looking crocs. It was bad. And when you die in Dinkum, there are serious consequences. You lose money, like all your um
Equipment.
equipment, yeah, things like that. It loses
You drop
almost.
everything.
You don't drop it, but it's
It
about to
loses
break.
durability,
Yeah, it
right?
loses durability. Like, so there are serious consequences for actually dying in this. Whereas most other like life sim games or whatever, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of consequence. You just pass out and you wake up in your bed.
Well, that's where I
And
think
your
it's
day
easier
starts
to
again.
compare it to like Stardew Valley, where you have actual combat versus
Yeah.
monsters and things.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's Animal Crossing on steroids. Like it's all the little characters and things look a lot like the Animal Crossing characters. Are really cute.
And when I want to reiterate, like the Animal Crossing aspect is like, we're not kidding. It has so many elements pulled straight from Animal Crossing, where
Mhm.
you are in debt when you get there, and you got to pay back your debt, and you earn these the dink money
They're
points.
dinks, yeah.
Not the money itself, but there's like the
Oh.
rewards points.
Yeah,
They're like
for
the
your
miles.
licenses,
Yeah,
right.
they're like the miles in Animal Crossing, and you got to use the miles to buy licenses so that you can do different actions. And there's all these different aspects of Animal Crossing just like cherry picked and dropped in there,
Yeah.
but made even better, in
Mhm.
my opinion.
Yeah, and
Yes.
each person that comes to your island has different things for you to explore, things for you to do. They will ask you to go find things like different
Oh.
bugs, fish, whatever. And I had to look these things up because they'll ask you for something and it's a word I've never heard before. So I don't know if it's a bug, a fish, whatever. So I've had to look things up, Google them to find out, okay, this is a foreign language,
Have
even
you
though it's
fo-
Australian.
Have you done any of the quests to fight or hunt the alpha predator
No,
animals?
and I'm not going to for a while.
I did one of those. It was hard.
Yeah. I know. I heard you bitching about it.
I beat him.
So I know you said the game had co-op. Is it
Mhm.
just up to 2 players, or is there more?
Up to
or
4.
Up to
4.
4. That's
Yep.
very interesting.
Yeah, and
It
it's
kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest Builders a little.
mhm.
It's a kind of Animal Crossing, but has more of that kind of adventure element of Dragon Quest Builders. I kind of prefer Dragon Quest Builders compared to Animal Crossing a little bit. Like
Same.
it just seems like it's more kind of interesting. I wish there was more of a co-op with that game. But I actually watched Brandy play this, and it's actually quite a lot of fun. I like that it's a lot more. It seems like there's a lot more like creativity. You can craft a lot more, and you seem to be able to be a bit more freer, and the camera can rotate, so it's not so fixed. I feel like I could definitely get into this more than Animal Cross Builders. Animal.
All the above. Yes.
The
All of it.
other one.
Animal Quest Builders.
Crossing.
Animal
Crossing.
Questing
I like it.
Valley.
Yeah. That one. I don't play
Yeah.
games. I don't know shit.
I don't know, I'm sold on just the names of the animals alone, from what you're telling me.
Yeah, they're good.
That you have to Google most terms. Like I'm
Yes.
down.
Well, also like the kangaroos are just called roos, and
Yeah.
they poop
Mm.
everywhere, and it's called
Oh,
roo poo, and you got to
And
pick
the
up the poo.
echidnas are just
The
called
Rupu.
echidna or
Rupu.
something.
I
Yeah.
think so.
The echidnas are so freaking cute. I love them. They're just like little like spiny anteaters is what they are. You know, Knuckles. Just kidding. He's an
Yeah,
echidna.
Knuckles from Sonic the Echidna.
Has 3 penises. Yeah.
I don't that's a roo or something. I don't know.
That was the
Yeah.
kangaroo. Anyways, I've been shouting the praises of this game, and I've only got I think 20 or 30 hours in it, and Brandy's pushing 70 hours on this game now.
Mhm.
It's so much more up my alley when it comes to these life sims. Like I played a lot of Stardew Valley. I have over 100 hours something on Stardew Valley, but Animal Crossing turns into a snore fest for me because it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna walk around my village, I'm gonna collect some apples and sell them, and that's about it. Whereas this, I get caught up in the like, oh, I can structure how I want my little town to look. I can structure where I want things to be, and it turns into more of a Stardew Valley, but with a little bit of Minecraft in there because you can actually like sculpt and landscape where stuff
Mhm.
is. And then it builds systems on top of systems on top of systems in such clever, fun ways. And I actually look forward to trying to play this game like full, like got to do the 4-player. multiplayer if anyone else gets on it.
Definitely for the alphas and more of the mining. Like,
I hope this
look at
game
some
comes
money.
to consoles shortly, soon, sometime.
And
Oh,
this is a
and-
pretty recent game as well, right?
Yeah.
It's an actually early access, so there are
Wow.
some features of the game that, like, especially like some of the licenses, they don't have those features built in yet, but you can go ahead and get them so that you'll have it when it comes to the
That's
game.
cool.
So yeah, it's early access, but it's, oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, early access only on Steam right now.
Yeah.
But super fun. It actually plays really well on a controller if you sync up an Xbox controller or whatever
Mhm.
and play it that way. And it runs really smooth too, even for
Yeah.
an early access game. We have gotten a few bugs and glitches here and there, but they're usually not too bad. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I really, really, really want to talk to that dev. Like, he just, my gosh, this game is like, it amazes me that one person has created this.
It's just one person.
Bananas. Yeah. James
Holy
Bedden, something
crap.
like that. I think that's
Something
what his
like
name
that.
is.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
impressive for a indie dev game. I mean, that's
Heck
also
yeah.
like Stardew Valley too. Same thing. All right. Moving on from Dinkum, we're going to talk about another life sim that just recently got announced. I think Maria is excited. I think we're all kind of
YM2.
excited.
Yes.
So,
So
if you didn't hear the news, I'll lead you in, Maria. Just the other day was an announcement for a new game called Bloody Hell Hotel. This game is from the creators of Dark, which is the studio Unfold Games. I was like, I knew I had it written down. Unfold Games made Dark, which I've known of and I've heard, and that game's pretty well, like, critically acclaimed. But now they're making a life sim where you're playing a vampire, living, dead. Anyways, take us away, Maria.
okay, so the Bloody Hell Hotel. Bloody hell!
Bloody
hotel.
hell.
Bloody hell! So you're a vampire, and you're in a coma. You went to sleep because fuck it, you're a vampire. And then you went to sleep for too long, so you wake up. You had this big grand hotel, and when you woke up, it's all like in ruins and stuff. And so your job is to rebuild your hotel as a vampire. And now I'm really a big fan of like games such as Theme Park Hospital, 2 Point Hospital, that kind of like building sim kind of games. But the thing that puts this apart is it's first person. So you're playing this vampire, and you have to go around your hotel, fix it all up, and you have to have guests. And a cool thing about this is because you are a vampire, you get to eat your guests. So yeah, you have to do like you eat your guests and just like kill them. But the thing is, a nice thing about this game is you can't kill all of your guests, because if your guests are dead, they can't pay money. So you have to actually pick which guests stay alive and which don't. So you have to be very selective over which of your guests like survive. And you go around, renovate your hotel, you make it look good. It's a bit like Sims a little bit. I'm all for that, because all I ever did in Sims was build my fucking house and not actually play the game. So apparently there's dungeons to go in, dungeon crawling and stuff. You have dead animals in your basement that you like milk cows and chickens and shit.
Dead cows.
It's like a zombie
Undead-
cow or something.
Zombie cows, yeah.
What
and
kind of
also as
milk is
well-
that?
Moo.
Dead milk. Yeah.
Moose.
Moo.
Curdled. Cottage cheese.
Dead cows mooing.
Sorry.
But I was reading in
Moo.
this. Shut the fuck up. I was reading in this as well, is that you actually have to feed your guests because you're a hotel. And a really cool part is I noticed that you have like, food, and if you don't have enough food, you can feed the guests that you murdered to your guests. So it's like some
Burgers.
Jeffrey Dahmer shit. It's amazing. So yeah, I've been looking at all these stuff from this like game, and like yeah, you build up your rooms and you do the farming, you make weapons, so you like go and chop shit up, and you explore dungeons, and then you have to like hire staff to run your hotel for you and things. And then you obviously like it's basically like 2 Point Hospital, but like you're a vampire in a hotel and you get to eat people. Like, what is there not to fucking like about this game? It's like, yeah, and it's got this really cool art style. It has like a very like Tim Burton kind of style to it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it strikes me of the animated movies like
right?
Coraline.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the graphics look fucking gorgeous. So
If the video that is available is anything to go off, I mean, that's clearly like a structured trailer. It's not like true gameplay. It's like a concept gameplay
yeah,
trailer. It's very, you can tell by looking at it that this isn't actual gameplay. It's more of like, this is what we want the game to look like, you
yeah.
know?
I hope it does. I hope it's not just a bunch of bullshit trailer, but
Yeah.
like, because I'm so fucking pissed off with that. Yeah, but like, just the concept of this, just because it's something different, where you're playing the part of like an anti-human, and you get to fuck around and go around murder people. And I'm guessing that you going around murdering people is like you can't have it happen like in front of your other guests, so you're gonna have to be sneaky and find ways through the rooms and kill people secretly and shit. It's like H.H. Holmes kind of deal. It's like basically run the murder hotel. This is right up my fucking alley. Just like, yeah,
It gives me
that's it.
that
Yeah,
like Sweeney Todd vibes too, with the whole feeding the guests back to them,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
making the like the mincemeat pies.
It
Yeah,
seems
I'm
great.
not big on creepy horror stuff, but I'm actually really excited about this. Like, I love live Sims, and this just seems too fun.
It just seems like it's got like a Luigi's Mansion kind of vibe to
Yeah,
it, where it's got
that's what I
that
was
kind of
thinking too.
yeah, like that goofy kind of horror thing
Goofy
to it.
creepy.
It's
Yeah.
Goofy
silly
creepy,
horror,
yeah.
funny
Yeah.
horror.
The only thing that upsets me is it's single player. Like, there's no
Yeah.
multiplayer. Like, I want
I
some
wonder if
multiplayer.
down the road maybe they might consider it. Hopefully,
That would be
'cause that'd be
awesome.
real. That'd be really fun to play with friends.
Yeah, Marie and I would murder some people.
And
Yeah, absolutely.
I went to look for the release date. And did you see what it said on Steam?
Yeah.
Yes.
I looked at it, but I forgot, so remind
It
us.
says when it's you look at the release date, it says when it's bloody awesome.
That's right.
That's amazing.
That's a good answer.
I'm looking forward to it. The art style is amazing. Gameplay looks great. The few questions I have though is like, first off, can you name your hotel? For the
I'm
love
sure
of
you
God,
can.
You
mine
would have
be
to be
Bloody
brown.
Hell Brown Hotel. Like that would
Yes.
be it. Everybody would be my brown servants. It'd be great.
Welcome
I mean,
back
I'm sure you can.
Welcome
to the
back.
Brown Hotel.
I would have to give it.
I would kill
have
them,
to make
and
the
then they
hotel.
would be my. Yes, I wonder if you can do stuff like that. I wonder
What if you can resurrect the
resurrect the
your-
people you kill.
Yeah.
Well, I know they
Ah.
said in the article / the Steam page, what happens is you can automate certain systems in the game by turning people into vampires and then employing them as staff, and then they take over the duties of like the bellhop and the cooks and whatever roles you need in a hotel to make the things that you were doing yourself. So like instead of you going and like cleaning somebody's room, you got a vampire or a ghoul or something to like take over. And all I can think, man, is like my brain is just constantly Hotel Transylvania.
My brain's
how-
constantly Hotel California.
Why?
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. And I've got that song stuck in my head.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I would have to name my hotel after my island in Dinkum, which is called Booty
Booty.
Island.
Booty Hotel.
Island,
The Booty Island, and then the Booty Hotel.
where everyone is booty.
Everyone's booty.
I'm very curious
Yeah.
on like what if there's going to be like any heavy customization. Like, can you customize like the rooms? Can you customize like your staff's outfits or anything? Like that's something I'm curious about.
Seems like you fix the rooms up, hang wallpaper, put in appliances and stuff. So I'm assuming you have a certain amount of customization, it seems, but I don't know how far that actually goes. Maybe it just gives you a set thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It would be nice if you could like kind of do a Sims and change the wallpaper colors and shit like that. And
Mhm.
Yeah, like
I
a
would never
few
play that game.
options.
yeah,
I'm also curious about like the weapons and stuff. Like you saw like in the trailer, like it looked like
a sword.
blacksmithing and stuff,
He's
everything.
crafting
Like
a
I wonder
sword.
how many weapons and stuff you can get. I'm very curious on like the combat because you saw a little bit of that.
Mhm.
So, and then also you can turn into a bat. It looked like.
Yeah, if you get all kinds of different like vampire abilities and powers and stuff.
it seems as well like there's a dungeon underneath your hotel where you go under there and you can like fight monsters and things. So I guess you do some kind of like get resources and stuff.
Mhm.
So you have to get weapons to defend yourself, make swords and shit like that. So I think it's like, that's going to be a nice element to it as well. So when you're not making your hotel, you can just go and kick the shit out of something under your hotel or whatever.
Mm.
It just seems to be, I don't know, there seems to be too much to this game. It just seems like it's too good to be true, It's like, I just feel like it's going to be a big disappointment when you get it and you're just going to be
Mm.
like, what?
Oh, I hope not, because this is
I
like
hope not.
perfect.
Well, here's hoping because it does have some talent behind it. I mean, the game is led by Vlad Marhulitz, who is the indie creator of Dark. That was their previous game, but it also has talent from the likes of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Baldur's Gate 3, and Disney movies. Like this is off of the press
Oh.
release. They're saying like we have these team people working on this game, and it's like okay, so there's some like talent behind this, and it's their aim is to make the most ambitious first-person simulation game in existence. So like if their goals are really high like that, so maybe all of the things we're speculating will come true. And if it
I hope
really
so.
is like, oh yeah, now just add multiplayer so we can play together with our
Yeah.
friends.
Because that seems like way too much for a single player game. Like I'm very curious on like how long is it from when they check in to when they're supposed to check out? Are you constantly like managing that time / resource? Like that's what I'm curious about. Because I don't
Oh,
want
I'm
to be
stressed
running
out
up and
thinking of it.
down, like up and down. I gotta
Yeah.
go to the service,
no.
gotta go back down.
Anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety would be through the roof.
Well, I can touch on there's a little bit more in the press release about the game, and they're saying that you're tasked with rebuilding the hotel. You have full control over room placement, decor, and upgrades with many choices affecting the gameplay. So you did ask about like decor and stuff.
Mhm.
Rebuild is helped along in a number of ways, including farming, dungeon crawling, and of course earning money from your guests. Then it talks about the being able to automate systems by using your vampire powers. Like, so we saw in the trailer where he uses like vampire magic to like clean up the room. So there's probably ways that you can like snap a finger and it's like, okay, now this is automated over here. This is just happening. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Or you can like stick staff on it. It says like while your hotel grows, you can hire other vampires as staff in return for blood and money that can work over the reception, cooks, cleaning, all that stuff. Farming takes place under the hotel, and it utilizes crops and zombie animals. I want to see more of the zombie animals. I love that cow. The derpy cow
Yeah.
to me looks incredible. I want it to be like my good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy, and he's just
Ooh.
Just wonder what kind of crops.
yeah, right. What kind of crops do zombies need? I mean, maybe regular crops to make food for their guests.
True.
Yeah, I think
do
that's
have to
most of it.
feed them.
I think you actually have to keep you keep them alive before you kill them, basically.
Yeah, you got to keep
I
them
think that-
healthy, fatten
Yeah.
them up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, that's good. Right.
Maybe that's a big part of it too. Is like trying to encourage your guests to stay as long as possible before you like reap the
Mm.
rewards.
You have that one guest who's been there for like years. Everybody I've seen just never checks out. I'm the only one over here.
I wonder if there's certain kinds of guests as well. Maybe there's like really rich guests that are worth keeping alive because they pay more money, or there's like guests that
Karens.
are, yeah, kind of like they have like class systems or something.
Oh,
or
the
certain
Karen's
guests that
got to
are, like,
go.
The
Yeah.
Karens.
certain guests that are like really skanky and you'll get a disease if you eat them or something.
Ugh.
But yeah, there's
Oh.
got to be something. There's got to be some level to stop you from actually, killing everybody.
Nomming
Um,
everyone.
I just
Oh,
know that's what I'm gonna do.
Here's a good aspect too. They say that killing guests is also not that simple, and there are choices to be made when doing so. Guests only pay for their stay if they leave.
Yeah.
So if you kill them, you don't make any money. So the hotel cannot grow if the player simply kills all guests. In addition, guests have various traits that affect their behavior. Oh man, like there's so many. Sounds like there's gonna be so many deep systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, like you're gonna have to do this in secret, so you don't let on that you're killing guests. So you're gonna have to be kind of sneaky about it. So I'm like, all right, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. Can you imagine like creeping around, and just being like, knock knock, hello room service.
Nom.
You want to come downstairs and play some Dinkum with me?
Yeah.
You turn
Want
into
me
your
some
own
kilo?
little like interview with a vampire kind of thing going on.
Mhm.
This game looks dope.
I'm curious on how large can you build your hotel? I wonder, like, instead of just customizing rooms, like, are you actually adding onto the hotel, or are you just customizing each room in the hotel?
Hmm.
Or I
That's what
kind of
I'm-
wonder if you finish with that hotel, can you move to a bigger hotel like you can in Sims, where you buy a different hotel, like if you get bigger? I don't know. Maybe it's like yeah, no, sure.
Buddy
intrigued.
Hell
That's what I see.
Worldwide.
It seems like it's such a big game with so much in it. I'm just kind of curious how big it's actually going to be. Just don't disappoint us, please. I've been
I'm
burnt
scared the
before.
more we talk about it, the more we're going to hype it up.
Yeah, we're
And be
getting ourselves
disappointed
all
when we
worked
get
up
it.
for it.
I'm getting myself way too excited.
This game's going to suck.
There you go.
Mhm.
It's going to
We-
release. The cow's not even going to be in it. Like,
Yeah, right. Oh, this entire
Man,
trailer is gonna
Fuck
like
it
none
if
of
there's no cow.
it's gonna be like Aliens Colonial Marines all over again, where like
Okay.
everything that happens in the trailer doesn't even happen in the game. It'd be like, man,
Mhm.
where's my derpy cow?
where's my cow? Where's Kevin?
It just turns into one of those shit mobile games that you see where it's like renovate your hotel.
Click here, pay $10. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
I don't wanna.
Wop wop. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Love it.
Yeah. We're all very excited for it. Clearly,
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be the best life sim ever, where you're trying to stay undead.
Merch.
Talk about it on couchsoup.com.
I thought she was threatening people. She's like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
I'll slit
Come
you.
to my hotel.
Who's gonna
Welcome
write
back.
up about this one on Couch Soup?
I might.
Maria.
Yeah. Well,
I can help.
Couch Soup is where you can find us, the podcast, the Replayer Podcast, on Couch Soup. As Maria's
Merch.
showing off for merch. You can check out everything over there too and get some lovely Couch Soup merch like what Maria is wearing.
We don't bow down to sponsors.
Plug completed. Anyways, I think that'll do it for us this evening on the Replayer Podcast. If you want to send us some messages about things like games and stuff you want us to possibly talk about, get our opinions or hot takes on anything, be sure to message us at the Replayer Podcast at Gmail, or you can hit us up on Twitter. That'll do it. Thank you all for hanging out with us this evening and watching. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Brandy. I'm Dan, and that's game over, folks.